I will always play my.
All right. So Munga is back with us. Boy, this road to success full of roadblocks, see? Munga, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Munga?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you. I
Yes,
can hear you.
Can
Yes,
you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. All right.
Yeah. The phone
boy,
okay,
me say, boy, this is a road to success. You're full of peer roadblocks. But we'll go through.
And all right, that's how we don't get to, you know.
Yeah, so you are in the process now of talking about, your Rastafarian faith, and, it is something that you found as early as the age of 12. So let's get to that. Let's continue.
So after I was doing readings, I was listening to elders' reasonings and reading and observation. So a little bit of bias, a little bit of racism develops, so to speak. Because I realize this, that let's call ourselves brown people, black people, are the only people that aren't racist, aren't strong towards their nationality, their heritage. We are the only people that don't hand over legacies to our children and type of something. And observation of Rastafari and Marcus Garvey teachings, and I went to Bobo Head and I heard about Emmanuel. So I had my last haircut at 16 years old. And I've been growing my locks ever since. And I've been giving thanks and praises to Rastafari ever since.
So with this deep knowledge and understanding of Rastafari, though, Munga, with your deep roots, how do you reconcile the spiritual values of the faith with your raw and often gritty lyrics?
Everybody feel
okay, so here is a thing in society. Leading faith, so to speak, in the world. It was done by crusades. It was done with violence. It was done with physical violence. It was done with force. So, teaching us to be subtle, so to speak, with righteousness. I think it's a trick. I see it as a big trick. It's tricking the opponent, and you're setting the playing field of the fight, but the fight not even then. So yeah, you have to have rebels. You have to have warriors. You have to have new gangsters.
I hear it. Hence you coining the term gangster rap. When that was kind of like somewhat taboo. I think it was the very first time we're hearing like even a Rasta man refer to themselves as gangster per se.
Right. But we have seen the Bob Marley and the Peter Tosh live that. So it was a matter of wording. And that's a word used,
Yeah, gangster versus rebel.
Them say warrior and then say rebel. No, I knew it would be controversial to say gangster Ras. I was called so by people. So I just acknowledge what people call me.
And did you ever find yourself like having to define repeatedly, like when you say, yeah, gangster Ras, like, you're not preaching or endorsing any sort of violence? Was it a case where, you had to repeatedly...
Like when RFM called me and asked me to explain, but for a regular day, I'm not open about an explanation.
Yes.
I mean...
No, let's let's talk about even developing your style. Was that like deliberately for you? Because like you said, you know, you kind of observe like a lot of things. So was this intentional from jump?
Yes and no. Because one of my first influencers, he told me to DJ in a regular tone. DJ with a regular tone. Then you manipulate that tone. So I was influenced by a lot of pop music, a lot of rap music, as well as OG reggae, as you know, Peter Tosh, the Bob, the Bunny. But as I said, I was influenced by a lot of pop, a lot of rap. Anita Baker is one of my artists. Sade is one of my artists, one of my big influences. So that I'm all alone, I love you, baby.
But
Them sound, isn't it? You know, Sade, Swedish Taboo, those breathy sounds were influential to me. Then you know the lyrical flow from the Tupac, as you know, my June man, Biggie Small is in my June man. You know, as a June man myself, I was influenced by those sounds. Then you had Bounty Killer them now, and the Beanie them, and the Kiapatan them, and the Sigla them. So mixing that pot together, I'm flinging one piece of Peter up on the top. You get Mungo Honorable Gangsters.
So give it. Sorry, go ahead.
Where you want, baby? You what?
No, yeah. Me did I say give it something now. Remind the people them now. Give it a little thing.
Girl, them say with these and with teeth, them shot. Plus, when the speak and the sneak as much. See, look, see, I jam me teeth, I can watch. Roll out a weed, them a watch. Clean and fresh. In the with class with straight jeans and mesh. Button up shirt full of seam and press. Look with the Gucci, your guess. The ox because it's full of cloth, but we still love every brand, every color, every type, every Adidas, every all-star, every night. Green, blue, yellow, white.
Yes, yes.